I think.
I believe we are now live.
We're live, bros.
Uh-oh.
I can't log into my laptop. There we go.
Just a little bit of technical difficulties. Keep making that weird sound. No. Kill or be. Sorry about that. There we go. Live podcasting. Competition is the soul of humanity. Kill or be killed. Eat or be eaten. Feast or famine. Destroy and conquer. Creation and annihilation. Now a new form of competition arises. A feat of mental fortitude unlike any other game before. A showing of brute strength unparalleled by any other sport on earth. And a brutality unwitnessed since the days of the gladiators of the Roman Colosseum. Plus we talk about that. This is Friday Night Drafts.
That was fucking biblical.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That was
New theme, man. I
There
think
we
it's
go.
an improvement on the last one.
That was
Yeah.
fucking
I'm really hyped now. Like, I'm hyped. I'm on a whole different level. We're all in shorts and I'm hyped still.
Dude,
You know how I feel about shorts. Yeah, man. I'm wearing
did not
shorts today.
realize today that
The internet can see a little bit of my pasty white legs, man. But, you know, new theme, new name,
Yep, new podcast.
new podcast. Not a new podcast.
It, with the name, it sort of
It kind of
transcends
is kind
to a
of
new level,
a-
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a whole new beginning. You know, it's almost like we restart here, and all of your previous victories now mean nothing.
It's even amplified because it's a unique place in history. The trajectory of this podcast.
Yeah,
It'll
man.
forever be
100%.
called the golden ages of
Yeah, the cultures and shit days. You know, we'll talk about
where I
that.
won everything.
It'll be written in history.
Well, are you gonna win it tonight, man? I'm curious.
I probably
to see,
will.
Bro. I don't like. You're the only one who I think did research this week. What about you, Yasha? How you feeling this week, G?
I
You
did
haven't said
alright.
anything yet.
This was a hard choice to make for this list, but I feel like, unfortunately, my battery's at 1%, so my notes are going to be lost.
Oh, you're going.
But I did have an extensive list of people.
So basically, you're
You
going.
did have an extensive.
You're going blind here, pretty much.
Well, I have most of them memorized by heart. We're just hoping. I get a
You're
chance
going
to say them.
blind here, Yasha.
All right.
If I get the first
Wow.
good card,
All
we're
right.
good.
Okay.
That means I'm gonna have to make sure you don't.
I do think there's like I think a fairly clear number one in this draft. But
Really?
That's debatable.
Really,
That's debatable. That's hard.
for celebrities,
For celebrities and
Such
only
a
celebrities,
fast
I don't think and only celebrities. There's no number one
Really?
exactly.
you don't think there is a number one?
It's
What's
hard.
that? Well, then I guess the
I
episode's done. We'll just.
Well, no, I feel like it's constantly changing.
Well, we'll go into the.
we'll see.
We'll go
we'll
into
see.
the rules of it.
All right.
Should I just go into the rules, I guess, for tonight? So tonight's draft is the most annoying celebrities draft. I feel like I should preface this draft because it's kind of like where the hell did they come up with that idea from? We have a list. When we can't come up with something based on whatever news is happening that week or if it's a holiday or something like that, we
Something
go to a
topical.
list.
Yeah.
If we can't come up with something topical, we go to this list that we have, a magical list of about 50 different possibilities. We hit random on it, and fucking most annoying celebrities came up. Is this the topic that I necessarily wanted? No, but
we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it goes, man. This
Expecting
might
the
be
randomizer.
like just have to listen. Fucking world, give us something to talk about. Draft wise this week. Give us something topical so we can do a draft, and maybe we wouldn't have to talk about most annoying celebrities. But I'm also in a good mood today, so I feel like I don't really want to start trashing people, but I'm into it. All right, so let's go into the rules for tonight. Let's just get right into it.
Still goes.
So the rules. There are 4 rounds of tonight's draft, as always. 3 standard rounds, followed by 1 wild card round. All picks are final. We haven't had a problem with that. I feel like we can take that out of the rules almost at this point. But we're just letting the people know.
We don't
all
have to
picks are
repeat
finals.
them, obviously, all the time. But.
Yeah. Order remains consistent. No trades. And order is going to be determined by the highest card. Aces is high. Are high. Brian looks like we already shuffled the deck?
A little bit. I'll give it one more.
All right. And then high noon, as always, occurs during rounds 2 and 3. And then in terms of specific rules for tonight's draft, only thing is the celebrity needs to be alive. We're not going to do dead celebrities. All right? Because it's just why shit on someone who's dead? Unless it's like Hitler or something, you can't really shit on
he
someone
wasn't
who's
really
dead.
annoying celebrity.
You can't really. So it's just that's the only rule is living is they have to be alive.
All right.
Let's get into it. Get into the. All right, it's shuffled. That's a nice shuffle. Healthy shuffle. Healthy shift out.
All right.
All right, what you got, Brian?
All right,
man, I'm gonna lose.
9 of diamonds.
4.
Oh, I got 5. I'm second. Brian,
I'm
number
last.
1 overall picks.
Again.
Brian's got the number 1 overall
Last week in a row.
pick. Oh, and wait, is this 2 weeks in a row of you going last?
Second time, yeah.
Did you get first last week too? Are you rigging the decks? Do I have to start shuffling?
Do another shuffle, I think.
No, it's final, man. It's final. We've agreed, but next time, all right.
No tampering has taken place.
Yeah, all right. As long as you say it, well.
Yeah! The competition begins. Prepare yourselves for round 1. Fight!
You started talking before it even ended. You're ready to jump into this, so you're excited. I can tell.
There's a lot of people that could be honestly number 1.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling here, to be honest.
Okay.
There are a lot of really annoying people.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe we're all gonna have different lists. Oh man, it's a big move for him right now. It's a big move for him. This is because he's got all the pressure. I'm going to talk for you right now to give you a little speaking time, but Brian is on a hell of a streak, man.
Brian, are you
hell of a drafting streak. Edmonton Oilers, maybe give this guy a shout. Bring him in as GM. He is. I think the nerves might be getting to him. He's last draft he grabbed, fucking Patrick Mahomes. In the draft before that, he got fucking Saquon Barkley. I don't know. Just pick. Just tell us your pick. I can't banter anymore.
All right. Number 1. Like I said, many possible options, but I think I'm going to have to go with Joe Rogan.
Ooh, good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Very debated topic. Actually, really.
Okay, well, no. He has the floor.
Now, I'm not going to go into specifics here, but just watching an episode, and just the way he talks, and knowing the platform he has, I think annoying. Because there are celebrities where annoying isn't enough of a description. They're worse than annoying. Right.
Do you want to maybe wrap into? Are you going to tell us what you do you think there's a clear definition that you have for annoying?
Them being annoying doesn't have a terrible impact on the world per se.
Like let me say right now, if I threw on Joe Rogan, would it be scratches on a chalkboard for you?
It'd be
do you
more
find him that annoying?
Like an eye rolling,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
distaste.
This is I think you want to say the same thing, but this is a bold choice.
My thing with Joe Rogan though is, do I think he's annoying? Yeah, but at the same time, I have to take him to the vein of being a comedian as well. A shitty comedian, in my opinion. At the same time, though, he has a lot of stupid political takes.
I think that's where that's
where most of the nuisance of him comes from. I think is that he has the shittiest takes politically. That is.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing about him for sure.
I don't know. I just think sometimes
here's where I think that maybe, and we're gonna have this problem for my pick too.
I feel like
you're gonna be able to argue the same thing against my pick, but I think the biggest problem that you have with your pick, as him being the number one overall most annoying person, he does ultimately have a podcast that people listen to where he talks for 4 hours straight.
Sure.
If someone was universally annoying, they wouldn't be able to do that.
See, I feel like
that's true.
Like
he does it every day.
I'm coming. Yeah, he does it every day for hours and hours.
Despite his annoyance, the guests he had, a lot of them are like some of my favorite people. That's my issue.
Yeah, no, he definitely gets interesting guests, and like as I said, I will admit that I watched Joe Rogan before he got political.
Oh, right.
And then once he turned political, like super political, that's when I was just like, all right, I'm fucking.
I don't know if I can even say he's super political. He gets really political when he has political guests on.
Well, during the whole Biden-Trump election, he was very pro-Trump, and that whole kind of way through. So
I always assumed he was.
Anyways, that's not him being. I think that's the biggest knock against you after this pick.
The only thing I'll have to say is that because we're talking about annoying, right? The trait of being annoying. Yeah. There's ultimately going to be a lot of subjectivity here.
100%.
Like pushing personal.
That's what. 100%.
So we'll see what everyone.
All right.
Picks.
Can I say my pick now?
Go for it.
Yeah, I think my pick is clear number one. I'm picking Logan Paul. He's fighting on Sunday. I fucking hate that dude. I don't know what else to say about him. He is almost to me like the pure embodiment of white toxic masculinity. He's just a piece of shit human being. And the other thing for me, one of the things I find most annoying with celebrities is celebrities who really there's no reason that they're famous. Like he doesn't have any talent. He doesn't do anything special. He's just an arrogant douchebag who's grown up really rich, and he sucks. And I hope he gets his ass kicked this weekend by another guy who I also find very annoying. But yeah, Logan Paul to me just is a piece of shit. And you can make the same argument against mine that he's one of the most successful YouTubers of all time. But I think ultimately the crowd that he's appealing to that allows him to have such success is a group of fucking prepubescent white boys who think that talking about things that are frankly disgusting and just so toxic, locker room chat, as you will, out in the main public is just, I fucking hate him. He sucks. So yeah, Logan Paul, first overall pick for me.
I feel like that's a good one.
He was on my list.
Yeah. I wasn't really going to consider him really a celebrity, more or less, but unfortunately he is.
He's definitely a celebrity.
Unfortunately, he is.
Yeah,
that's the annoying.
And a lot of people think he just started from his roots from Vine. So I'm like, no, that motherfucker was rich as fuck from Ohio as a white dude.
Yeah, exactly. And as I said, I think
Vine or not,
in the so-called summer of white boy summer, he's like the fucking douchebag who, almost to me, is like when I heard for the first time #white boy summer, I was like, oh, fucking Logan Paul is probably out saying that type of shit. I don't even watch him because I hate him so much. He is if you put him on TV, I would be like, turn that off.
I don't even
turn it off. I hate him.
I don't even think he's supposed to be appealing to our generation.
No, as I said, I think he right now appeals to teenage white boys who grew up privileged and are honestly sacks of shit. And they just think that shit is funny that is not funny. I don't even want to say what those things are. You know what I mean? So I don't want to desecrate our podcast by mentioning these but you know what I'm talking about, people out there. I'm going to say it to the camera. You know what I'm talking about. Shit that Logan Paul says. It's fucked up. He's a piece of fucking right-wing white boy toxic masculinity bullshit, and I feel like we don't even need to talk about him anymore. That was a good pick. All right, Yasha, I'm going to yield the floor to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number one.
I agree with you fully that he is a really good choice for an annoying celebrity.
Yeah.
He is not as bad as his douchebag brother, which is my choice.
Oh, good choice. Yeah, that's a good. My little. Okay. Can I just say right before you speak, my little brother, because I don't know enough about this. My little brother told me that who is a teenager, told me that I should pick Jake Paul over Logan Paul. So I will yield that to you. I chose Logan Paul because as a 29-year-old, he's the name that I know more. I think of him as a bigger celebrity.
My issue with Jake Paul is just like, well, he's a bit more on the news lately, especially with the fucking fighting. What's his name? The UFC fighter. Oh, yeah. He was retired.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't pay attention to that shit that much.
Yeah.
But then he just started popping up fucking everywhere. And it's fucking annoying. It's sort of to the point where when I open the zone, and I see Jake Paul's face.
Yeah. Well, like, the thing that's the worst about it is that
I like boxing. These guys are making me hate boxing.
These guys make you hate the sport.
And at the same time, he's just like his brother's a douchebag.
Yeah,
they're just fucking assholes. They fucking suck. They fucking are like influencing a whole generation of people.
Yeah, that shouldn't. Yeah,
giving them these that shitty.
Honestly, can I just say? I'm sorry, Brian, but
if Logan Paul,
I love the fact that both of them got picked in the first round. Good job by us.
I had to because
like I said,
both of those guys definitely deserve to be in the top.
Brian's choking, boy.
He's choking.
I was considering the Paul brothers.
Yeah.
I had to go with
All right, well, no, don't worry. We still got another 3 rounds. I think we don't need to speak any more about them because they suck so much, and I think we can all agree those were 2 good picks.
Yeah,
they both suck, right? Yeah. So that means, in other words,
you already know what it is. It's another round. Round 2. Get yourself prepared now. Round 2.
Man, best music out of any podcast. I'm just saying, especially with the new theme. Oh god, it's tuned. All right, Brian, you got a pick ready?
Yeah, I have 2 names that I've been contemplating here.
You can only pick one.
For his performance, I'll say, in movies, as the same fucking annoying character every single fucking time.
Interesting.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, really?
Annoying. Hate him.
Really? He has a few good films, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. Like Social Network is definitely, I would say, easily a top 20 film of whatever decade it came out.
I didn't like him in that.
That is a great. You shouldn't like him in that.
I don't like him in that one.
You're not supposed to.
I know. I'm saying his role.
Yeah, you hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I was thinking more on the lines of
Jesse Eisenberg. Really? Can you tell us why? I guess because we're already shitting on him.
I mean, I told you what.
You just don't like him.
That same annoying.
I have to say, I have to protest that movie. Ryan, I have to protest. Justice League, the Snyder Cut, Lex Luthor. Are you blind?
Yeah, it was the best scene in the movie, probably. On the
Batman vs Superman. Lex Luthor. The best Lex Luthor.
You're helping his argument right now. You're helping his argument because that's his worst role.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you think those decisions were smart?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Real? Right.
Do you think you can spot sarcasm on the camera? Do you think you can spot? Is your camera high enough quality that you can spot sarcasm?
Does his face look sarcastic?
It's like what is it? It's a Logitech.
Okay.
Brand.
All I can say.
He's annoying, but
On a serious note, though, he has one good movie that came out recently. It was the one where I finished it a while ago. I don't remember what fucking happened.
He was not. I'm just gonna say he's not on my draft board.
See, that's the thing. Like my list is like curated towards who I find annoying. Right?
Yeah, but I feel like that's a problem because ultimately we're trying to please the internet, and so you're going bold this week. Brian's like, I'm sitting on like 4 or 5. I'm sitting on like 4 straight wins right now.
I can afford
I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling nice.
5 weeks, and I'll still be.
Yeah, because you're up 4. You're up 4, man. You're killing it. So
he's up 3.
All right. Interesting picks. I'm just gonna say interesting.
He's up
interesting
3.
picks. Okay. All right, my next pick. Oh man, I think I'm actually gonna go lower down on my draft board because I had
switching it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. Good pick, Chris Brown. And here's why I'm gonna pick Chris Brown.
He's a douchebag. Right?
Chris Brown is like what I was saying before. The people, listen. First off, yes, his vocals suck. He fucking sucks, and he's got a stupid face. Like I hate his like whole like smiling like thing, and like his music is garbage. He doesn't even write any of his music. And that's what I was gonna make up my point right now. Why he like, so annoys me.
Yeah. Chris
Brown is a fucking asshole. In addition to being like yes, he can dance really well, but he sucks at singing. He uses auto-tune on all of his music. He doesn't write any of his own songs. He doesn't write even his own lyrics. He is literally just a corporate machine. And he is a trash human. If you just look at all of his all of the things that have come out about his assaults that he's taken. He is a trash human being there's no reason that anyone should feature Chris Brown on a song. There's no reason that Chris Brown should continue to be famous other than the music studio has already pumped so much money into that machine that they're hoping that it's still going to spew out some, cash in reserve, right? Because he has fans from, the early 2000s. But there's no reason that he should, anyone can sing a Chris Brown song, literally. Like anyone. It's auto-tuned and he doesn't write the song. Get someone else to fucking sing it. He's a piece of trash human. He's annoying as fuck. His voices suck. And I'm glad that I really had to make this argument as someone who loves music, man. He to me truly represents the worst of modern corporate pop music. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like with him,
big rant.
But I wouldn't know about annoying for him.
See, that's the thing.
But like you said, biggest asshole celebrity of our time.
Yeah, of our time.
But annoying, I feel like he's not much of a. I don't know how you say it. I would say he's full of himself.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
For me, I feel like the people
he's got an empty fucking smile, man. He's. And have you heard a Chris Brown song? They are horrible songs. They suck. He really can't sing. Mm-hmm. And to me personally, maybe I'm just. And maybe this is a little bit of a Brian style pick, but I really don't think it is because he's a universal, massive, colossive asshole. And it just every time I see him, it just annoys me that some people in this world continue to allow him to be famous. He should be in prison or fucking just in hell somewhere.
I can tell you one thing: the motherfucker can dance.
He can dance, but I don't. That's not enough to get a career.
But even so, I don't. He's not. I don't think. He's not one of my favorite rappers.
Maybe that was a problem with me because I considered Chris Brown. I considered the Paul brothers, but I'm like, are they annoying or are they just vile, like human garbage? Yeah, they're that. Who's annoying then?
But
that's what I
think though that here's what's so annoying with them is that you can't even watch their videos. You can't watch a Paul video without wanting to fucking smash the screen. Go try to watch a Chris Brown interview without trying to smash the screen. You know what I mean? Go watch Chris Brown try to defend himself for the multiple shit that fucking disgusting acts that he's done, and you'll be like, this is the most annoying person in the world. Yeah. I feel again we've spent too much time on it. And now I'm going to throw on over the court to Yasha. I have 2 strong picks so far. That's all I'm saying. 2 strong.
You got 1 strong pick.
I got 1 really strong and 1 super strong.
But I think my second choice would have to go to Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon.
I kind of like Jimmy Fallon, man.
Really? I like Jimmy Fallon? Really?
You know what? Okay, here's what Jimmy Fallon is.
The thing is, his fake laugh isn't fake. That's just how he laughs.
Here's the thing with Jimmy Fallon.
That's the most annoying thing.
No, let me let you do your thing first. Explain why he's annoying, and then I'll tell you why it's
just his whole shitty demeanor. The fact that you see him on YouTube all the time. The fact that whenever he's on, he looks like he fucking hates everything. he wants to do. And at the same time, he looks fucking wasted all the time.
Man, I think he, especially early on,
the fact that he humanized Trump also kind of bothered me a bit too. Interviewing Trump at the height of him being like this, the grab him by the pussy time shit.
Man, I think anyone would interview Trump at that time.
Probably.
I know, but at the same time, I feel like
that's
in a way he's also kind of contributed to Trump's popularity.
I think that's a stretch. I think that's a stretch.
So?
I
think he's kind of an issue for me.
I think that Jimmy Fallon, ultimately, what his kind of shtick is if you watch late night TV and you watch late night talk shows, you've probably had a long day. You've probably had a day full of a bunch of bullshit. You turn on Jimmy Fallon, and I believe is he still followed by Seth, whatever his name is? Anyways.
Who?
You turn on Jimmy Fallon, at the end of the night, after a long fucking terrible day, it's just positivity. He's a ray of sunshine in a lot of ways. He's just always laughing, trying to like have fun. I will agree that his shtick has kind of gotten old now at this point. But like especially like when he first came, like when he first started doing the when he first started doing the late night gig, he really, I think, just was like such like a, oh, this is so happy and like, you know, just nice. He's always really excited and shit. So I don't know if he's that.
I disagree. I feel like just even his act, and even like when you combine that with like the dying of talk show TV as well.
Okay. Like,
on top of that being him not being funny at all.
Let me just put
it just kind of bothers me.
Let me just put it this way. Just before
I think Jimmy Fallon sucks.
Okay. I think that we've hit it. I think it's about time for high noon. I don't really have anything else to say on Jimmy Fallon. Don't lean it up against the mic. Remember, we've done that every episode. But all I'm going to say in defense of my draft so far, if you had to be put into a room with either Brian's 2 picks, I'm going to use this as a way to recap. Brian's first 2 picks are Joe Rogan and Jesse Eisenberg. Yasha's 2 picks are Jake Paul and Jimmy Fallon. My 2 picks are Logan Paul and Chris Brown. If you were in a room with one of those duos, the one where you'd want to leave the quickest is easily mine. Logan Paul and Chris Brown, you'd be like, I'm fucking out of here within like 30 seconds.
Well, the thing is, they probably
so that's why that just shows how annoying they are.
They'd probably be good friends.
Yeah, they probably fucking would be good friends. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That's a little too intense for annoying. It goes beyond what is defined by annoying, you know.
Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna come back. Oh man, I didn't even roll a J yet, so I guess I'll do that outside.
Well, we'll find our third. I think the third pick is going to be a game changer, though.
Yeah, we've got the 3rd round coming up, and then we got the wild card, as always, man.
Yeah, let's do it first.
Wild card, and of course,
do you have one rolled?
I don't have one rolled, but you know, we can roll. I'll roll it quick enough.
Where's the filter?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. So Brian's gonna get that filter together. I'm gonna put on some of the Michael Brothers. Okay, Michael Brothers. And we'll be back, man. Oh shit! Fuck another one and leave. I think we just gotta move your laptop into like further back. Can't take me away from me. How was can't find a way out of here. Right around town.
break another day, fuck another one, yeah, leave on the way. Can't take me away from me, I'm astray, yeah. Can't find a way out of here, I'm alone. You went away, you went forward, you went listen to my sorrow. You got that a little bit? I got that. You went away, you went forward, you went listen to my sorrow. And I'm on the way, and I'm on the way, and I'm on the way. Couldn't believe I'm a believer in all that's bloody. An underachiever, I'm nobody. American Eagle, no one can love me. American Eagle, no one can touch me. They reach me, they surround me, they teach me, they upon me, they need me, they need me, they need me. Someone hold my fire. Someone hold my There's something about summer that brings me to my knees. Blissful summer is all I ever really need. Thinking about something, but nothing's really in between. A whistle of thunder, it's a wonder that it's guaranteed. Then reach me, this is what I'm in. Teach me, they call me. They need me, they need me, they need me. There's something about summer that brings me to my knees. Whistle summer is all I ever really need. I'm waiting another day, and it's all over. Unless you say you want me back, I'll swing by today when you're around. Nothing but late. I'm looking back on all of the ways where you already swore. They got on his way. When trouble starts, especially in this place and on every time, in every way. I'm running from the man. I'm running from the man. He's waiting for, you're waiting for the day, and it's all over. He's coming my way, she coming back. He went by yesterday, she was supposed to be alone for the whole day. I'm looking down, you can see on the way she was on the floor. My God, what a lady, her job is fine, especially these days and ordinary time, ordinary way. I'm running from the man. I'm running from the man. I'm running from your man. Running from your man. She's waiting for, she'll wait another day, then it's all over. Can't go on this way, we're trying to find, especially in this place, and ordinary town, with ordinary ways, oh, call me. Baby, I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. Oh, call me. They say I'm not worthy, but it's always just a constant lie. Not just a courtesy, you were all my mind. How can I bury thee without also committing a crime? I say where you are, I don't care, I don't mind. Do you think I don't worry? Boy, it's all the fucking time. I breathe perversely, but human nature's no crime. Right or wrong or all blurry, shouldn't be that hard to find. How can I help thee without also taking inside? I say where you are, I don't care, I don't mind. Say where you want, I don't care, I don't mind. Blanket transparency, I have it all placed in the past. Get up in a hurry, put it all on the line. I see it's more than partially involved of being mine. How can I service thee without also taking the time? I say where you want, I don't care, I don't mind. Bet on me. You can bet on love.
Like Conor.
Off. Nice.
Sean.
Man, I think that weed might affect me a little more than I thought.
Sometimes in life, you gotta get away from the competition. Let your head get clear. Open up your mind to new possibilities, new avenues of thought. Over here at Culture and Shit, we like taking a break, smoking a little green stuff, and talking buds.
We are back.
We are.
That was a long break. That was an extra long bud
It's getting
session.
late here.
Mm-hmm.
It is 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it is getting late. All right, latest ever. All right, well, talking buds. Let me. By the way, I say this every week. I gotta say it again.
Yep.
Man, sponsor us someone, man. Just like if you're a weed company or you're a dispensary out there,
Please.
just give us like, if I
Please.
show up, just give me like a free gram, bro, and I'll like shout you out. I went to a different dispensary this week. And you know what?
No?
I'm not even gonna name what fucking dispensary it was, but it was one plant in Ajax. One plant in Ajax, please. Sponsor these videos, man. Just give us some weed for free. It's really easy to sponsor us. What did we say? 1 gram?
1 gram.
1 gram?
One gram.
Nothing.
1 gram
1
an
gram
episode.
a week.
Do it.
Well,
gram a week. Doesn't even need to be the expensive stuff.
Gram an episode.
That's it. Gram an episode. Fuck. Is that hard?
I guess.
Like, how hard is that?
Maybe if we get to 15 viewers.
Because we go to OCS because we want to be legal. You know,
Right.
we could go to the black market, but we want to be legal. Although if there's a black market dude who wants to fucking sponsor our episode, give us maybe an ounce an episode, and then we'll fucking talk. Like, you just have to up the amount that you're going to give us.
Right.
I
Balance
think.
it out.
Yeah, to balance it out. OCS though, 1 gram. Anyways, what we were smoking this week. Is this really Eve? Is this like brand? Excuse me, Eve, whatever you are through OCS. Look at this. It's just like you need to do a better job of branding. Like, what is that? What's the
terrible.
name? Like, what's the name of that?
Eve, I guess.
Eve.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Eve's The Adventurer, available through OCS. Cost me $20, including tax, just over $20, including tax for an eighth of it.
Okay.
I'm just going to say this right now. I've heard that this often happens with the smaller amounts, apparently shittier buds you get. These are garbage little buds. Look at these little fucking buds. Look at that little fucking bud. Look at this little fucking bud. Look at that piece of shit right there. Look at this little fucking bud. Look at that thing. Look at you, fucking adventurer. You know why they call this adventurer? So you have to go through fucking 50 plants of little buds just to get a fucking 3.5.
Totally adventure you'll get.
Yeah, it's
sorting through
fucking sorting through your shitty fucking weed.
Maybe the adventure is the friends we made.
Yeah, man. Like, is this worth $20 for an eighth? Fuck no. Like, ew. Like, I don't even. Ugh.
Sean, the adventure, right, is, you know, the friendship you make in shitting
Look at that.
on the.
It's not even a bud.
There's just one good. There's one good bud in the whole fucking thing, and that's the best bud.
Yeah,
And that's about the size
that's the
of
golden nugget.
what, a dime, in between a nickel and a dime. Fucking.
I will say it was smooth, but that's it. That's the only good thing I can say.
Yeah,
It was smooth.
I'm not even high anymore. Fucking shit. What's your score out of 10? Okay, just to refresh, highest your scale has been pretty tight so far. Highest you've gone, I believe, is 8.5, which was on the monkey glue.
Yeah, the glue.
Lowest you have gone, I believe, is around low 6s. You've never gone below a 6. So just to give the people back at home a little refresher on that. Where are you going on fucking EVEs?
Now, for me, like the most important thing, right, is the high itself.
Yeah.
And at this point, I will say I am liking the high. It's sort of like in the back here.
Okay.
Sort of like cresting my head.
All right.
Feels nice.
Yeah.
Having said that, everything you said still needs to be factored in for sure. I would give this.
Smell it. Just smell it for yourself too before you give the final score there.
It does not smell like anything.
Yeah, it smells like fucking shit.
It smells like nothing. Yeah.
Smell that.
It passes in that it gives you a high,
Wow.
which isn't bad. But everything else with it, like a 5.5.
Oh, lowest score you got from Brian. All right, Yasha, where are you going on this?
Although the weed is called Adventure,
Yeah.
felt like more like a 10-minute walk.
Nice. Nice.
I
like it.
I didn't like it that much. The high, you get it. In terms of flavor, in terms of just enjoyment, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I didn't enjoy the joint that much as compared to other strains. But it got the job done. But I think I'll give it a 5.0.
All right.
It's average.
Yasha, by the way, his scores have been like you go more. Your scale's been over. I think this is probably.
Well, it's been
lowest.
8. So it's been 8, 8,
5. And then you did 5.
No, 8, and 6. I think.
Yeah. So this is the lowest for you too.
But this is I don't feel much.
My highest so far has been last week, 8.9. Wait, no, was 8.7? 8.7. Lowest I've gone, I believe, is like a 5-ish. I don't give round scores, though. So it's probably like a 5.5-ish. This is a piece of shit, bro. This costs $160 for an ounce. Fucking Eve, you know what? I'm giving you a fucking I'm not even high anymore enough from this, so
Wow.
I'm giving it a fucking 1.6. I'm going as low as I can possibly go because you have to remember I paid for this, and this is supposed to be a fucking indica. You know, this isn't an indica at high at all. EVE, fuck your fucking weed and get a better name. You might as well just rebrand yourself and then send us free weed, and then maybe you can sponsor us if it's good.
And then
honestly, if I got
first tens,
if someone sent me this weed,
yeah,
as like, oh, I want to sponsor you this, I'd be like, disrespect. Fuck you, Eve. I just threw that over there because that's how I feel about it.
Did you check at the camera?
I tried
Be
to.
pretty
but
cool
I
if
missed
you-
it. I know. I missed
I
it.
feel like I could get it.
All right. So to refresh 5,
5.5.
5.
It passes.
and I am with a 1.6. It definitely fucking
Whoa.
fails for me, man. 1.6.
That's
I
harsh.
hated it.
Low.
I didn't care for it. I thought.
Your stupid fucking hat, stupid face. We don't want this pussy stoner shit. And we're getting back to the real stuff. It's round 3.
Right.
All right. Brian.
So in the, quite late. In the interest of moving it along, I'll keep it short. Number 8.
Are you getting tired, Brian? Is 11 o'clock your bedtime, bro?
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. Number 3. Amy Schumer. Every time she speaks, my
alright.
ears want to cry.
I
I feel there is all I need to say.
Yeah, she was on. Miss Amy Schumer was definitely on my list. She's. I'll admit that I like that one movie that LeBron was in with her. That
Trainwreck?
was, yeah, because you know
Oh.
Judd Apatow, and I like everything Judd Apatow does, but I'm not gonna shit on the pick.
That
I'm not gonna shit on it.
was.
I had her on my list. What are you saying, Yash?
Honest to God, her stand-ups are the most unfunniest shit I've ever watched in my life, and it's funny how unfunny they are.
All right.
It's great.
Um,
Nice pick.
my pick. I'm really flipping between two names right now.
That's how I was feeling.
Ooh, man, this is a hard pick for me.
Mhm.
In the interest of preserving myself for the wild card round, though, I am going to go with 6ix9ine, the rapper 6ix9ine.
Okay.
Um,
Good choice.
Once again, is a vile human being, doesn't have any talent. He is the only rapper that I can ever say, like, rappers obviously are going to use foul language, but he uses language that he should not, frankly, use. And I think we all know what I'm talking about there, right? With 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and on top of that, he's just, again, a piece of shit, vile human being, and I hate him, and I think that he is the worst of the music industry. And once again, just like all of my other picks, why do we let these people stay famous? Stop listening. Unsubscribe from Spotify. You know, like with musicians especially, like Logan Paul's a YouTuber. That's one thing. You know, we can just get people to unsubscribe there. But all these people, unsubscribe. Like all of my picks, you can unsubscribe from them on Spotify. You can never watch a YouTube video by them again. You can, and music executives can never give them another song. And guess what? I will promise you this. The history of music, and in terms of good music coming out, like nothing will change.
Yeah.
You will just have a bunch of shit music made by shit human beings that shouldn't be around. So 6ix9ine is my pick.
All right. Good choices.
Yeah, you're in on that one.
Honestly, this one has to go to an athlete that at one point I admired and was amazed by, but realized he is a complete shitty human being. And that would be Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, great fighter. I'm not going to lie, he's an amazing athlete, but he's a piece of shit. Even though you can simply argue, you can probably argue that, oh, he's just doing it for the show and everything like that. But at the same time, he's racist. He's a piece of garbage. He caused an eye injury with that whole Khabib McGregor feud, throwing chairs at people, being a complete racist piece of crap to Khabib himself, being like a fucking douchebag, being a fucking pervert, being accused of sexual assault and stuff like that. But at the same time, he's just like an annoying athlete. He's just a shit talker. You can call him a personality of being a shit talker. That's the whole point of him. But at the same time, he's taken it too far so many times.
I was just gonna say that, unlike Jimmy Fallon, like I can't say anything to support Conor McGregor. So like I have nothing. Yeah, he annoys me and he's shitty. I didn't have him on my list, but I should have. He's a good pick. He's just a good pick.
I just felt like he was just like a fucking necessary.
Yeah. Like I could point out that he's super famous. He's actually the highest paid athlete last year, but that doesn't take away from the fact that
it's the same scenario as Jake Paul, where we're seeing
like he was the highest paid. Get this, Conor McGregor last year, highest paid athlete, any sport that's including soccer players in terms of total money they brought in last year. It was Conor McGregor. Does that mean that he's not annoying? I'm not going to say that because you presented a great case right there as to why he is annoying. But I just wanted to say that because that's crazy to me. Conor McGregor. He must. If anyone here is watching from Europe, is he like in every commercial in Europe or something? Like, tell us. Is he huge in the UK? Like, maybe. I don't know. Let us know.
He does have like his own like whiskey that he promotes, right?
Do you really think he'd be the most like?
I mean, I think a lot of things like he has.
Yeah, he does have a revenue. To be, I guess he'd have to have a ton to be the highest paid athlete out of all of them.
He got famous for two reasons. He's a great fighter, and two, he's like Jake Paul. He's a fucking nuisance and a fucking loose cannon who talks shit.
Yeah.
And that makes people like him.
No, I like that pick.
I hate that shit.
No, I mean, I like the pick because I think he should be on the list, and he wasn't on my list, so I'm giving you props for that one, Yasha.
He was someone I considered. I guess I should have just picked, like, the most,
you should have gone, you should have gone really way more intense, I think. Once again,
I just picked
we're going into the wild card here round, but I'm just saying, like, if I had to spend, if each of our drafts were in a room, whose room could I spend the longest in? Definitely Brian's by far right now. But we're going into the wild card round, and here are. Should I play the thing, or should I say what our wild card options are first?
Options.
All right. Go into the wild card options. As always, we have Bizarro. So in this case, it would be like
it's the most wholesome,
likable,
yeah.
Yeah. Then the rest is athlete, movie star, musician, and since we didn't give enough of a shout out to the women out there for being annoying, who are annoying. Sorry. Yeah, as I said, that's only one out of the 9. So that's an option 2. All right,
roll it.
Let me
randomize it. Let's see.
Let me get this random selection. Another great moment for me to say, hey, random selection websites. If you want us to shout you out,
naming rights, we can call it like whatever's.
Yeah, like you can call it the Friday Night Draft Random Selector. I don't care. Just. I don't even. How much money would they have to give us? Maybe like $300, $15. There you go, $15. We will use you as a random selector forever. $15.
Yeah.
Here we go. The random pick is going. It is the wheel of the internet is spinning. I am scrolling down. Oh,
what?
It's woman.
All right.
Most annoying woman?
Yeah, most annoying woman other than Amy Schumer, I guess. Although I don't think Amy Schumer's the most annoying. Brian, you'll get a second to think about it whenever I find this. There we fucking go.
You know what time it is. That's round night. Get your best ready. Head, female wheel.
crime.
This is a hard one. I feel like I should not have burned Amy Schumer.
No, you shouldn't have. That's why I kept. Yeah, that's what I did here.
Just my list here. Oof.
You can give me your pick if you want. I'll take your pick.
You want the first pick?
Yeah, I'll take the first pick if you need more time to think about it. We can do a little swapping here.
You want that swap?
Yeah, I do. There's someone I'm really eager to take here.
You know what, Sean? Like I said, this week for me, Gimme.
Yeah.
You've
won all these other weeks, and now you're feeling good, eh?
Yeah, you can have it.
I can take this pick.
Yeah, have fun.
First ever. I'm saying this right to the camera. First ever
active charity grace
trade. You know what? It's perfect that this trade happened during the Friday night drafts new name premiere. We have a trade tonight, man.
There we go.
So there we go. First overall pick in the third round has been traded for the second overall pick. Yasha, you don't want to get in here, try to sweep up. You can maybe talk about that afterwards.
I'll take second.
I am super excited to be able to make my pick right now. It's Ellen. She's she's the definition of annoying. She's a really bad person. We've all found out over the pandemic. I know she's tried to rehabilitate her image. That hasn't worked for me. She's only made herself more annoying. I'm not going to say that she wasn't a pioneer. You know, she obviously definitely did pioneer stuff as a woman, as a out and proud lesbian woman, but she's annoying. Her whole stick is annoying, and now that we know that she's just even despite being a pioneer, a really shitty, horrible person, well, that just reaffirms everything that tells me that Ellen DeGeneres is the most annoying woman on planet Earth.
That's a good pick, because simply, especially with the fact that a lot has been exposed with how she's been running her staff.
That's what I'm speaking.
And the whole how she runs her backstage, literally like fucking Guantanamo.
So thank you for that pick. Thank you for the trade. That was a nice gift to me.
How she crucifies her own staff.
Because that's who I was going to pick last round, but I was like, man, this woman wild card, it could come up and woo, bro, it did. All right, that's Ellen. All right,
so my pick, right?
Yeah, now it's your pick.
Number 2, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay.
Oh, all right, that's a pretty good pick. Yeah.
Goop was.
I don't even know how to spell her name.
Gwyneth, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
GP. Not a bad actor, but everything else, when she does her business stuff, like selling like shit that doesn't work, you know.
Yeah.
Pyramid schemes.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Things that are actually not good for women's health that she promotes.
Vagina candles.
Like.
Yeah.
There's that. You know, they're shoving jade in there. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I think that she's. I think where you benefit from that pick, because I think it's a good pick. It's not quite as good as Ellen, but it's a good pick. And I think especially if you put her up against like everyone else in the MCU, I'll say it right now, I'm a fan of the MCU. Like I was at least. I don't know how it's going to be post Infinity Wars. Mm-hmm. None of us do really.
We'll see.
But
I don't think she'll be.
I think she's like probably like was like what like Pepper Potts. Her interpretation of that character is super annoying, like incredibly annoying.
I think like
she just has tons of disdain. Yeah, she's just like an annoying person.
Yeah,
she doesn't really act in that role. She's just being Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah. She's annoying. Yeah. All right, Yasha, you got a pick here,
Yeah, there's no really other obvious choice. Ellen was probably my go-to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the second best thing. I'd have to say Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, that was an obvious.
Mainly because of how she got famous. We all know. We all, as little boys, wondered how to find it online.
I've never watched it.
Wasn't that little? I haven't watched it either.
I've watched it.
I never will.
I've watched it.
I don't want to spoil that.
But at the same time,
nice.
with someone who's like had family who like was really big fans of Ray J too, it was just weird.
Of what?
Ray J, the guy she made.
Oh, okay.
But like at the same time, she married one of my favorite actors ever, and I'm pretty sure I can blame her for his destruction.
Which actor?
Oh no, not actor, a rapper, Kanye.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then they got divorced recently. But also, the main thing I find her annoying is mainly because simply how she got famous and just like how her show was the most annoying godforsaken entity created for mankind.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, I feel like the 10 years ago that would have been the clear pick. Like, you know, what I mean? Like Ellen's. We both agreed.
Even now, dude.
Ellen's. The only reason why I'm saying now is I think that maybe she's earned herself a little bit of sympathy because of how her whole marriage, you know, worked out there. But anyways,
I think about how her marriage worked out with the quarterback of the same New Orleans Saints.
Yeah,
and how that guy got fucked up.
Yeah,
I think Kardashians are.
Yeah, they're trash. Yeah,
I think Kim is like the matriarch of that shitty personality thing that people strive towards all the time, and people who
the fakeness. And you know, Brian was talking about with Gwyneth Paltrow the bullshit product stuff.
That too.
Like Kim Kardashian is basically the OG of that. You know, she was like kind of the first like Insta famous chick to just spread bullshit. So
it's just one of those examples of nepotism that disgusts me the most.
All right. Well, you know what? I think this was a good draft, man. Overall, mainly because I feel good. I think I easily won this, but I'll just recap. Brian's draft: Joe Rogan, Jesse Eisenberg, Amy Schumer, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Annoying people.
Sean's draft: Logan Paul, Chris Brown, 6ix9ine, and Ellen.
Horrible human beings.
And very, very annoying. And Yasha's Jake Paul, Jimmy Fallon, Conor McGregor, Kim Kardashian. Really,
a combination of the two.
Great drafts all around. I'm happy about tonight. This went a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Although I'm kind of bummed out from all the negativity, man. Because even the weed sucked. Maybe that's why I gave Eve, piece of shit, fucking tiny little fucking buds, fucking.
You know what'll turn it around?
Stupid fucking Eve.
Let's choose what we'll do next week, and it'll
on cam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Make it exciting.
Thank you, dude.
And we'll use the fan.
Man, I never even. That's how much negativity I've been under this episode.
Blow the negativity away out the top.
We're blowing it out right now, man. Look at this, people. Whoever created this product.
It's the same fans that power my PC.
I'm not gonna lie, Brian. I kind of wish my hair isn't. Is it flowing enough? No. My hair?
It's like maybe a little bit. Light breeze.
Well, how about you guys try it out? Let me know what you think. It's pretty good though. It's cool. It's very cool. Bad. It's a cool item.
Let's see.
Although I guess you need the portable charger to run.
Don't look at my phone.
Brian, did you make that? No?
This is inventing.
Brian, do you invent things? Can you tell the people at home about your inventions? So basically, at the beginning of the episode, we talked about how we essentially have a list. So we're gonna go to that list right now because honestly, I don't really see anything happening next week. There's no holiday. It's not anything really interesting. Maybe some crazy news story comes up. We'll have to explain it. But there's no big movies dropping that I'm aware of next week. So I think resorting to the list right now is a good pick. And if I can find it, that's the number one question. There we go. All right, man. Most negative. Did you guys have any
final remarks?
Did you guys have any people that you didn't name? Before we
that you should have picked that.
I thought Kim Kardashian is a bit more.
Should dinner party be on the table for next week or no? As part of the random.
We could.
Well, Liam Gunn should just came on.
We just did a dinner party, but we'll see. By the way, we didn't explain veto. You guys both still have veto power.
True.
We should explain that. I don't have veto power again until June 11th because I've already used it. But if we get something up in the randomizer that one of you guys hates, you guys both have the opportunity to use your veto. However, you will not be able to.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Not a horrible human being, but on Twitter,
he's annoying.
He's a pompous ass.
Yeah, he's annoying. And he's one of those dudes that ultimately, I'm not one of those crazy. I believe in science, no doubt. But he's one of those dudes who almost treats science as a religion. He's so into science.
Yeah,
that
you,
it's
you get like a religious feeling.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Elon
That's my
Musk.
biggest problem with him. Elon, or Grimes, how do we not name
Or
these?
Grimes,
Oh my
fuck.
god, man, so many people.
Fuck.
I also had Kevin Durant because I hate Kevin Durant, man.
Really?
Pisses me off. Yeah, he's a little bitch. He's
the real
fucking. He
MVP.
created his own Twitter accounts to like.
Brad Marchand
To, like,
from the
fucking-
fucking Boston Bruins.
Yo,
Fucking
followers?
rad.
What? To like people would be like KD is shit, and then he'd go on like a Twitter account and be like, no, KD's awesome. Like he's a little bitch, and he has to work with. He's probably gonna win this year with his super trio of people that he's
On the Nets.
assembled. Like he can't do it alone.
He's got Joe Harris.
So KD
he's got
was on my list.
people.
Floyd Mayweather was on my list. Mark Ruffalo, he just annoys me. Mark Ruffalo's
He's a
douchebag.
coward.
He's just a douchebag.
He's a coward.
He's just like
I lost
he's
all
one of those
respect.
like progressive white dudes. He's like,
He was a
"Oh,
coward. He's not
like,
progressive.
I'm so smart and progressive, dude. You're a fucking actor, man. You're the fucking Hulk, bro. Like, go
Shut
fuck off.
Shut up.
Always angry.
And then the last person that I have, just because I hate him so much, like, this is like a lifelong hatred. But I figured he's like too D-list now, which is good. He's a piece of shit. Do you guys know who Dennis Quaid is?
Yeah. He hasn't been in any. Oh man. Fuck.
I hate Dennis Quaid.
He was so bad.
He's so shit. He's always the same actor too. He always plays like some like deadbeat father.
Or
He's
like
trying
Or
not
that's
to
how I
do
feel about
himself.
Jesse Eisenberg. He always plays that
or an
like
ex-military
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, for sure. What?
Or an ex-military
Oh yeah,
guy.
now he's like
Smart,
a military
smart.
guy because he's older. Yeah, he's either a military guy or he's like Debbie Dad earlier on, and he's just like a cokehead, and he's actually like a really, really unlike I don't know
His
about Jesse
brother,
Eisenberg as a human being, but Dennis Quaid was like I don't know, I mean, maybe he's redeemed himself, but he was a garbage human being, especially during the '90s. Huge cokehead.
Randy Quaid though. Oh my god.
Yeah, he passed away, didn't he?
No.
No. Why did I think Randy Quaid was dead?
He's alive.
That's crazy. Why did I think he's dead? All right.
He's just nuts.
Random pick time, man. It's happening. You guys both have veto power still. Oh my god.
what do we have?
Oh, I feel like we can't do this because
What
it's
is
just
it?
too similar.
Is
It's historical figures dinner party.
Okay.
that actually came up? Okay, reroll.
Yeah, re-roll.
Okay.
Are you using the veto?
No, I feel like without the veto.
Yeah, we just have to do
yeah.
a different one.
No, I like it.
No.
Fuck off.
You might have to veto it, Brian.
I mean, I don't mind it, but I just feel like it's too repetitive. I
think
I
it's
can win this
super
one.
repetitive because we just did authors. Here's the difference. Here's what might want to make you use your veto power.
What?
Best and you know what? If you use your veto, I'll let you decide this. Best / or worst trilogies. You use your veto power. You can choose if we do either the best or the worst trilogies.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't mind, like in terms of like a winning perspective. I don't mind the dinner party one. It's just that
We just did
I
it.
feel like it's
Yeah.
repetitive. So I'm not going to use my veto. It's not.
I
worth
think
it.
the best worst trilogies is good.
But having said that, I think we can just
All
not do
agree.
this just
Yeah.
because.
All agree.
Yeah. Like,
So we're all gonna have like a collective veto here, and are we doing best or worst? Best.
Let's give it a challenge. How about worst?
the worst trilogies, like a movie trilogy. Is that what we're doing?
Worst trilogies?
You could do worst.
You know what? Let's flip it. Does anyone have a coin? Who the fuck has coins on
I have
these days?
many coins.
All right, let's flip a coin. Let the gods of coins
These
decide. Are they actual? I'm flipping it. Give me
they
the coin.
are 1964 Kennedy half dollars.
Well, now I'm
90%
concerned to
silver,
use it.
Right?
Now, if I drop it, is it a problem?
Listen to that. 90% silver.
Really
You just
nice.
need one.
Really nice. All right. You guys ready? All right. Heads is best. Worst is tails.
Yeah.
I haven't flipped the coin in a long time. Heads is best. We're doing heads. We're doing
All right.
best. All right.
There we go.
There it is.
Sure, I'll check it out. Oh, fuck.
All right. Tune in next week.
Done.
Best movie trilogies.
All right.
I'm excited about it.
And for those celebrities who were called out today,
Because I think this is going to be a harder
They're
draft
not
than you
serious.
think. Because, yeah, it is. What did you say about the celebrities? Oh, hold up before you cut us out. Yasha, what do you always say?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and stay hip, indie friends. There you go, Brian. Now you can edit.